What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This will be my second toy review, and we're gonna be doing the new Mego Horror Wave Jeepers Creepers. Now, I know many of you are familiar with Jeepers Creepers, and they have not made a figure in well over 10 years since the first movie came out, I believe. And it was a 12-inch cloth, and it's like over $200 probably on eBay by now. Last time I checked, it was well over 100. So but anyways, I've been waiting for a Jeepers Creepers figure to come out forever now, and what I'm surprised about is Mego was the one to get them out sooner than NECA. Because NECA's doing all these horror retro figures, and I'm honestly surprised that they have not came out with the Jeepers Creepers yet. But it looks like Mego went ahead and did it, and man, look at that sculpt. So this is and if you watched my last video, I just put out the toy hunt, which is my first toy hunt video. These were supposed to come out in February. It is January 7th. So a month early, basically. So let's take a look at the box here. Now I'm going to say first off, so the picture on here is the cover from the very first Jeepers Creepers movie. But if you look at the red shirt, he only had a red shirt in the third movie, which was the newest one to come out. So, but if you're familiar with Mego, he's very iconic with messing up things, so I guess that's what makes it so special and different. Anyways, this is the box right there. Marty Abrams presents Mego logo there. I've actually met Marty Abrams in person. I shook his hand. I went to one of his Mego conventions in 2019 in Ohio. 14 points of articulation. Let's go on the back here, and that's the face sculpt that we got. It looks pretty good. I mean, it's pretty accurate. I was hoping to get a regular head, so I was hoping he would come with the hat, but you never know. He's also very iconic with coming out with variants, so I'll definitely be waiting for the variant to come out. And there's a picture of Marty right there. Sculptors Andy Cavalt. I hope I'm saying that right. Yeah. That's awesome that Metro Goldwyn Mayer gave him the rights to do this. Well overdue. But that's a fantastic box. That's a great picture. Looks like he comes with his battle axe. But as I was saying, like, I was hoping he was going to come out with a little bit of the cotton hair coming out of the back with the regular head, and come with the hat. But we didn't get that this time around. But still, I'm honestly not complaining, because I've been waiting for a Jeepers Creepers figure forever. So let's go ahead and open them up here. Now, some guys edit, but I'm not really in the editing mode yet, so I'm still pretty early. Man, I'm going to destroy this box, but it's okay. That's why you always buy two. Whoa, there he goes. Okay, so here he is. All right, look at that shirt. Yep, that's definitely, I would say, from the third movie, which was actually a pretty it was pretty decent To be honest, I don't think it deserved the money that the studio gave. It definitely should have been a higher budget film. It deserved it after so many years of the absence that we've gotten. So it looks like here he used a brown body, which definitely makes sense with the, you know, how his skin tone is, which is awesome. The jacket is on point. I mean, look at that. That's great. It's got the tears in here. Definitely accurate. Just regular hands, you know, to keep the price point. You know, he doesn't go too crazy. You know, the pants are pretty good. You got little tears down here. These are the boots are a malleable rubber. They're not like a hard plastic, which I definitely prefer the rubber boots over the hard plastic because they get brittle over time, and as you know, they come apart. So these have less likely of doing that. So he's got looks like a wire pin, a little metal pin that's keeping the shoulder joint together. And you say 14 points. Both arms comes out like that. Knee joint on this side. You know, your typical Mego articulation body. I do want to say these new figures are a lot more stiff, which I come to appreciate because I have a lot of the old vintage Megos, and they were definitely a lot looser, and the plastic was a little bit cheaper. But as far as you know, just like NECA, you know, Marty and the Mego family have come a very long way from when they were doing Marvel figures. You know, in the galaxy far, far away. So, I mean, let's take a look at this sculpt here. I mean, that looks just like the actor. I always forget. I think his name is Vincent or Vince something. I'm sure Vince isn't. I always forget this actor's name, but he's done an incredible job. You know, he's played the Creeper for 3 films, and honestly, I really hope they make that 4th one the follow-up to Jeepers Creepers 2. Considering that the 3rd one took place between 1 and 2, I wasn't too happy about that, you know, because I was really looking forward to the follow-up to the 2nd one, which I really hope we do get at some point. So, Jonathan well, okay, I mean, I know I'm going to figure out later, but if you guys want to go ahead and put his name in the comments, that'd be awesome, you know. Well, I think it's like Vince Jonathan, or I don't know, that's probably not right. Knowing me, it's probably not right. I'm usually pretty good with actors' names, but I'm having a brain fart right now. But, it's pretty, yeah, this is pretty good. I mean, this is definitely, it was worth the wait. I will say you should definitely go out and pick this guy up, because it's awesome, and that's a pretty it's a pretty good face sculpt, I will say. And let's get a closer look here. This is what you guys are looking at. I mean, those eyes are definitely on point. You're probably asking where you got those peepers. Well, Marty gave him the perfect peepers for this figure. And I'm gonna go ahead and give it a rating. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a an 8 out of 10. I mean, it really knocked it out of the roof here with this one. And one thing with the Mego company is their sculpts have gotten so much better. since when they came out with those Target exclusives, you know, those DC figures, the 14-inch, which I have all of those. I was thinking about doing a review at some point, but I figure, you know, they're so old by now that it's probably irrelevant to all the new stuff that's coming out. But I don't know, I'll think about it. You guys let me know. He also comes with his battle axe, which I think was very sincere of him, of Marty, to give him something. So this is the battle axe, very movie accurate. This is exactly how it looked in the movie. Although it really didn't show up that much in the first one, didn't show up at all in the second one, but he did bring it back in the third movie. So yeah, there's that. Let's see if it fits in his hand good. I'm gonna go ahead and make him a lefty, considering I'm a lefty. So, well, that's a good sign. Woo, wow. Well, I mean, that's pretty good. It's definitely not slipping out of there. I mean, it's fitting in there pretty tight. Yeah. There you go. It's Jeepers Creepers. Next, I need to do the deluxe edition, where he you know, he breaks out his wings and he comes flying down and gives him the cotton hair with the hat. That'd be cool. Marty, if you're ever seeing this at any point in time, and please make a variant. I mean, not saying this is not good enough. This is awesome. It's almost perfect. But give us that variant, man, because you can do a lot more with this design. Because, well, you guys know what I'm talking about. Man, there he is. I can always put his picture up here too. There he is. And I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, you do not have to pay over $100 for this guy. Well, unless, you know, you're buying from a scalper, which I never recommend doing that. Those people do not deserve your money. Because it's just ridiculous what people are asking for toys that are only less than a year old. JoJo Classified. Alright, so there's your creeper, and it's fantastic. I always recommend buying two, if you can find two. I know there's some stuff that's almost impossible to just find one, but if you look here, I mean, but besides, you know, the certain things, I always recommend buying two of them, so you can take it out, enjoy it, and you can have one in the box to look at, put on your wall, your shelf, or, you know, whatever you prefer. So I would definitely make sure you're hitting your local Walmart, as I said in the last video, because these guys are out a month early. And knowing people and the toy industry nowadays, they're gonna be bought up pretty quickly, especially Jeepers Creepers, because it's been over a decade since we even had a figure for the Creeper, and I know he is going to be of some value. So if you ever run across in a Walmart, do not pass him up. I promise you will regret it. But this is it for my toy review, guys, and hit the subscribe button below. Don't forget to hit that bell, and leave your comments in the section below. Let me know what you thought about this video, and if there's any suggestions you guys have of what I should be looking for in the store that you want me to review, let me know in the comments, and I will be sure to put them up. So have a happy new year, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks, guys. Have a good night. Jeepers, creepers, where'd you get those peepers? Where'd you get those eyes?